What's up to all of my Cancers out there? Welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. I am your astrologer, Emily, and today we are going to be taking a look at the astrology surrounding this upcoming new moon happening in Taurus tomorrow, Wednesday, April 22nd of 2020. So for you, my Cancers, this new moon is in your 11th house, and it's happening with Uranus there just 3 degrees away. It'll be in a loose square angle over to Saturn in Aquarius. So let's look at this. This new moon in your 11th house, we are building entirely new futures for you, Cancer. Wow. And I think a lot of that has to do with the surrounding toxicity that you've been letting go of over these past couple years. I know a lot of my Cancers have been doing a lot of work surrounding letting go some of these more toxic relationships, these toxic partnerships, these toxic people, toxic projects, toxic situations. Cancers have been learning a lot about themselves through these experiences and learning where to step into their values and where to let go of some of these things that are being energy vampires to you and to that nurturing spirit that you have. But with the 11th house, we're creating whole new futures, and we're creating whole new connections for ourselves and whole new societal groups that surround us that are in more alignment with what our true values are. And I think for Cancers, yes, this is that exploration into being able to build a new future for yourself, surrounded by people that are more aligned with your values and surrounded by relationships and intimate relationships as well that are in more alignment with what you truly want. And as we've let go through a lot of this toxicity, I know it's been very painful. And I know as especially we've been going through this world circumstance right now, we're experiencing a lot of loss. With this new moon in Taurus, with Uranus there, this being Taurus, something that deals with our physical worth and our physical values and our finances and our property and our self-worth and our self-values, there can be some shakeups there. There could be, you know, something, a financial loss, a job loss, or, you know, even a move, something to do with property. But how we engage with these changes and the ways in which we're able to find creative positives through them is so key right now, because the emotional tone that you're taking into this new moon cycle with these new intentions will dictate the tone of this next cycle. So what kind of energy do you want to imprint into the DNA of this next cycle? Do you want anger, fear, resentment, worry, anxiety, jealousy, envy, panic? Do you want that imprinted into the DNA timeline here? Do you want to work to be creative and find some of the positive solutions throughout all of this, and call on your guides, call on your spirit guides, call on your higher self, do some focused meditation, asking for guidance, asking for signs if you're feeling a little bit lost, or even if you're just feeling like you need some support. Man, watch, just ask, and you'll see the synchronicities show up. You'll see the signs show up. You'll see things being revealed to you around you that can be comforting throughout all of this loss. Because I know it's and especially for my Cancers, stepping into these very new and very different places, having to come out of that Cancer shell crab can be hard. But if you engage with this creatively and find the positives and find the silver linings through some of these losses and forge new paths for yourselves, you'll be shocked at what you can build. It's a tough year. It's a tough year astrologically. We've got a lot of retrogrades coming up. We've got Pluto going retrograde here this week. We will have Venus going retrograde, Jupiter going retrograde. I mean, we're going to be, it's heavy coming up. So you want to be prepared in the most comfortable way you can and be around the people that support you and are in alignment. So let's see for my Cancers. Man, things for my Cancers are going to go up. Wow. Okay, so the first card we pulled is the 10 of Cups. So wow, this is a great card to pull. This is like an overabundance of just sheer positivity. Here's a whole family. They've got 10 cups worth of emotion. There's a rainbow. They've got a house. They've got it all. So this new future, Cancer, whatever fell apart, whatever toxicity, whatever relationship situation or project or job or thing is coming down or has come down in your life, has paved the way for this to come. It's really getting better. The challenge right now is in 3 of Cups. So yeah, you're not seeing things materialize at this moment in regards to what this is, because we're building it right now, and you're not seeing the connections come together right now. The challenge is that you're not feeling as connected because you're having to maybe build this whole new group around yourself. But on the other side of that is that 10 of cups. And get ready here, Cancers, because you're going to feel a gift of new spirit. You're going to have some new energy coming in your way. We pulled the Ace of Wands next. So whereas you may be feeling a little bit lost, a little bit confused about the direction, now that we're starting from this new foundation and setting some intentions from there, expect this kind of burst of energy and this gift of spirit and this kind of, so maybe this would even be a really great week to engage in some physical activity. If you're feeling antsy, go out for a run, maybe do some yoga if you do yoga, but expect to feel some energy coming in your way. And I know we're all struggling to hold the balance with things right now. We're all kind of struggling to hold things together because a lot is falling apart. We're having to look at a lot of different situations and reevaluate. But our suggested course from here, we have temperance. So this is going to be about combining things and about mixing in new parts of yourself and about mixing in your life and keeping this flow going. Don't get too lost in the staccato, trying to pay attention to information, watching everything change and trying to figure it all out that way. Create some internal balance. Create some balance within yourself and combine and mix the inner elements of yourself to create a more positive outlook throughout all of this in regards to this beautiful future that you're creating. There is something that you are still not looking at, some of my Cancers out there. We did pull the Two of Swords. So some of you are still remaining very blind to this decision, but that's purposefully. You can see this woman could cut this blindfold off at any moment. She's sitting here calm. She's got her heart chakra blocked. She's got these swords. What is the choice that you need to make that you're refusing to make surrounding this situation? What are you still holding on to? Let that go. Experience this new gift of spirit. Okay, create some inner balance within yourself. Do some meditation. Get in touch with those more inner atomic structures of who you are now, Cancer. And the new relationships, the new connections will come in. We're building those. We're building a new future throughout all of this. Just be patient throughout all of that, because 10 of Cups, this is a better opportunity. Coming out of whatever toxic situation you guys have been in, my Cancers, it goes up from here, but you have to help co-create and you have to help curate that with the universe. So what decisions are you going to make throughout this process? In any case, I love you all so much. I hope you're doing well out there, and until next week.